Hey, what's going on? This is Andre from AndreSanders.net. Beware of setting up false deadlines. This is something I picked up from right now in the middle of reading Brendon Burchard's book, High Performance Habits, and he brings up, really good point as far as false deadlines and real deadlines. What he has here as far as definition of a false deadline is usually a poorly conceived activity with a due date that is someone's preference, not a true need with real consequences if it's not met. It's something that's really not that important to somebody. They're kind of nonchalant with it as far as like, this is what I want to set up for. Like, I want to do this by this particular time, but it's like really no urgency. Jim Rome also said something that also Brendon Burchard had quoted from Jim Rome as far as without a sense of urgency, desire loses its value. And that really is true as well. Something that it has to be like a burning desire behind that as far as, why you want to get this done at this particular time. Napoleon Hill also mentioned this as well in Think and Grow Rich as far as having a definite major purpose and a self-confidence formula. But on top of having that purpose is having a due date on it. So it's kind of interesting that Brendon Burchard will also bring this up as well. And some other examples that he has here, he has the questions like, why do athletes work out harder in the weeks immediately before walking into the ring or onto the field? Why do salespeople perform better at quarters in? Why do stay-at-home parents report better organized? Why do stay-at-home parents report being better organized right before school starts? And he also has right behind that, because nothing motivates action like a hard deadline. That's what it comes down to. Just that it comes down to that particular date that's due, and it's time to just roll the sleeves and really get after it. Now, obviously, there are some things behind as far as why that's the case, and he has also here as well, because of if it isn't met, talking about the hard deadlines, real negative consequences happen, and if it is real, benefits come to fruition. So again, that's why it's important to, when you do have a goal that you want to achieve or an outcome, to do put a date on it, and make sure it's something that you really have that burning desire to go after. It doesn't have to be near the end of the year or the beginning of the year with New Year's resolutions, what people sometimes get caught up in. If people do choose to do so, by the way, write it down. Something simple as that. Choose to write it down and then put a date on it. And why not go and challenge yourself? Not say something ridiculous like I'm going to lose 100 pounds in a week, but do something that's really challenging. Would it be maybe just a few pounds a month that you want to lose? I know some people don't want to even gain weight. Maybe just a couple pounds they want to gain as far as lean muscle mass. So be it. But again, something that's really going to have that, like that, that fire underneath you to really go after that. So something I just want to leave you with. And if you got value for what we shared here, I'd love to read your comments below. Or like I said, this video. That being said, I will see you in the next video.